What's happening, YouTube subscribers, all y'all? It's your boy, Chosen Pharaoh, back at another YouTube video. You already know. Let's get it, let's go!
Tell me why you're playing with my mind, or you either do or don't, you will or you won't. Got to make you open up your eyes to see the things you do about, and yes, it hurts. I really understand. I wanna know if you're the man, 'cause if you're not the one, I'll have to take a stand. Although I'm crazy, I can live without you, and you're wasting my time.
Alright, so I'm in my dining room right now, and this video is basically about 10 people. In the making of this video, I did not know that my phone cut off while I was recording, but what I was saying was this video is about 10 people that I really appreciate in my life that pushed me to go farther in my work. The very first person is Mingo, aka Mingo NYC, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Later.
Hey guys and girls, because I'm not assuming anyone's gender.
Getting to know you and just seeing how much you're full of life and like the events that you host and the things that you create made me feel like there were other people that understood. You get what I'm saying? And honestly, without you, I wouldn't be able to network at the events that you hosted and really take my own work seriously, because like when I drew and stuff, like I took it seriously to a certain extent, but it's like when I met you, it's like I can make it even bigger than I even imagined. Like when we first met and stuff, it was a horrible start, and like I still feel bad till this day. People compliment me on the hat and they ask me, oh, where did you buy it, where can I get one, this and that and the third, and then like it reminds me of like you, of course, because you are the creator of this hat. I want to continue to network and I want to continue to work together upon things because I know you have a lot to offer. Oh, I thought you had another girl too. I was about to be mad.
But you all.
Oh, okay. This for $1, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my nigga, you didn't even give me the $1.
Hold up, nigga. The
second person I want to mention is a very dear friend to me. He's my best friend. He has all sorts of stage names. Joshua, you already know who you are. You know, J Smooth, J Stacks, J. He named himself J Herbo at one point. It's just, you know, I know you as Joshua. Until you pick a name and choose what you want, you know, then that would be you. You get what I'm saying? He would understand what I'm saying. Anyways, but like, ever since I met Joshua in middle school, and he thought I was a nerd and stuff because my mother made me wear uniform to the socks to the blazer, you know. But ever since we met, we just connect, and like we had this similar problem, and like we never had an argument to the point where we didn't want to talk to each other anymore. Still to this day, we still figure out our problems if we have disagreement, you know. And I find that the best thing in the world, because not a lot of people have that close of a friend, you know. There's a lot of things I can say about Joshua, but to keep my talkative mouth, I'm gonna cut it short, and I just want to say I appreciate you, Joshua.
There's a blind light inside you, and they cannot deny you. They cannot deny you.
Third person I would love to mention is a girl named Trin, aka T Vinny. I met her on Instagram. I never met her in person yet. I would say the first day that I met her, conversations just went on and on, you know, and it just never stopped. I don't know, she's just the type of person where I can just talk about anything. It wouldn't be weird. It wouldn't have no question to it. It was to a point where it's like, before we even say anything to each other, we already know what we're gonna talk about or even say. That's how, and like I said with Joshua, that's really rare for a person I have. I appreciate you, Trent.
Alright, what you gotta say? breathtaking.
Alright, so the fourth person I would like to mention is my bro K Capone, aka Kimani. Yo, dude, like, you helped my whole family move in here. Like, he came out of class, come all the way to Maryland, Baltimore to bring in the furniture and everything else in his house. Like, the whole family really appreciates you. Not just that, but you're really helpful for me. For a person that, you know, that was raised with Caribbean mother, like, I'm always like, you already know how it is. Like, we don't go into the fridge. We're just really humble. You get what I'm saying? You always welcome me in a family manner. You get what I'm saying? And honestly, yo, that's anything anybody can ask for. You know, is for some comfort and appreciated, like your brother, like your, you know, one of yours, right? That I'm saying that right? Because sometimes when I speak, it doesn't, you know, don't freaking make any sense. I'm telling you, like, I look back and I'm like, do this sound right? You get what I'm saying? But yo, Kimani, all I gotta say is, yo, keep on doing your thing, keep on striving, bro.
Stop, wrong spot. Yeah, man, hungry, boy. See my mom cook. Hello, Ma? Ma, I'm not shouting at you. Do you cook today? You mean you ain't cooked? I'm hungry to eat. Hello?
So how do you feel about the whole situation?
Yo, son, to be honest, that nigga got a problem. We got a serious addiction. You know what I'm saying? Cause we be in class and all that. Nigga spinning. We be on the block. This nigga spinning. We having conversations. This nigga spinning. And like when we tell him like, yo, bro, stop spinning and all that, he be like, yo, what you talking about? It should be getting annoying sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
The fifth person I would like to say that I appreciate is bro Tyrese. I met him at the end of the school year last year, and I was pretty surprised for a new kid to even come to school when school was almost over. And like in the school, everybody was saying, oh, did you meet that new kid from New York? And like, no homo stuff, but I was like trying to find this dude because I felt so alone in Baltimore because nobody really got my slang or the way that I spoke. So it's funny because before I even moved, I knew someone or something was gonna happen to the school or meet someone to that effect, and honestly it actually came true, and it was you, Tyrese. And meeting you showed me how hard I could work, you know, because I felt like being in New York, I was kind of being held back by, you know, going back out and just hanging out with my friends. But like honestly, meeting you was like, yo, it made me look at myself and be like, oh man, I should be working harder, because this dude Tyrese, he is a hard worker for real, and this dude been going through some obstacles, so like I know you gonna make it out.
I mean, like, that's my brother. I love him, you know, but it's starting to become an addiction. You know, he's always been fidgety his whole life, and it's just always been around, so we got it for him, and it's just an addiction now. Like, he can't stop. He does it in the shower, on the toilet, fornicating, playing video games, sleeping. I don't know how he does it in his sleep, but he does.
The seventh person I would like to mention is my man Nate Tate. He was my very first friend at the school that I go to. He honestly, because since I moved into Baltimore and then go to the school, there was just like a lot of nasty looks and just attitudes when I was just trying to be a kind person, you know. But Nate, he welcomed me into the school. I knew that if I hung out with this dude, I would go through a good path, and I know he's not gonna show me any harm, you know. And I feel like a lot of people is sleeping on my bro Nate. He got lots to give on the table. You know, he's a graphic designer. But that's besides the point. I just want to say, yo, bro Nate, I really appreciate you, and you have done a lot for me. So thanks.
BD Alley, boys. Public place, public art, Baltimore City. You know, any artists out here, come up here, look at these walls. It's so we can let yourself go.
I forgot. I didn't forget. I don't like in the making of the video. I forgot to talk about you, which I'm apologize for. So this is why this is me editing the video. Alright, so my other bro, you know, because I had to mention all my bros in here. If bros are left out, then just you didn't touch me. Pause. Pause. Right? Anyways, right? But the Miko, aka Meek, aka Sauce God Jedi. I fucked up the name. Anyway, but you know who you are, bro. Son, like, honestly, when it comes to my bros, they bring out different sides of me. You get what I'm saying? And Meek to me, a brother that, like, first of all, we connected, you know, like, I'm into zodiac signs and stuff. I don't believe in them all the way, but we were both Aries right off the back, so we already connected once we, you know, we met again. You know, I feel like it's just with him. You know, I said in the previous Friends that, like, when we think of something, we're both thinking of the same thing. It's the same way with me and Meek, but it's like, I don't know, it's like I already met this dude already. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to say the same people, but at the same time it feels that way, but we was in different locations. Like, we was related, but in different locations. Honestly, that's how it felt. And I'm glad that not just you, Meek, but, you know, Tyrese, y'all, how would I say this? Were, like, whenever I was slacking or something, y'all spoke to me about it. But it's like you guys are on the move to do stuff, and, like, no offense to my friends back home, they really wasn't. You know, so I'm glad I had you guys as friends, and I can't wait to continue this, you know, chapter. You feel me?
But that's on the day to day. Baby, I had a good day today. Send a fuck nigga away.
My eighth person? I think that's the eighth. Whatever it is, I would like to give a shout out to Shelby Jack. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Shelby Jack. I never met you in person. I don't know how we really followed each other, but basically, you're full of life. You always have the answers to a problem I may have. You know how to take things in a way and make it better, if that makes sense. I feel like you should be more recognized on your YouTube channel overall of your view, you know. And listen, you have a beautiful thought process and full of life. You know, it's a lot. It's other things to say, but I don't know how to really say it right now. So thank you, and I appreciate it. The next person that I'm gonna give a shout out to is my homegirl Tamia, aka That Laugh Dough. That's her Instagram. Make sure you follow her. Also, the people that I mentioned before, make sure you follow them. If I don't put it in the link in the description, you know, it's gonna be down here. But Tamia is the person that brought me over to the lunch table, and honestly, that really does mean a lot, because those out there that been into a new school and sat by themselves and just been alone, it's really hard. It's really sad. And at the same time, for those people that is not shy, it's like you don't want to go into a circle that you wasn't really invited to. And the fact that she invited me to a circle and made me, you know, I think that's what sparked up everything and made me socialize with others and be okay with it. So, you know, you're so funny. I love being around you. You already know Tamia, alright?
And stop eating those Newports.
So, thank you. The number 10 person, well, it's actually 2 people, but they're my family. Shout outs to my mother that birthed me, that created this. Anyway, my mom and my baby brother. My mother, she's the most independent person I ever known on this earth, hands down. You know, she works beautifully by herself in silence, alone, doesn't need anyone to help her with it, you know. And like, honestly, she inspired me so much, because like, by the time I turn her age, I want to be that independent, maybe even better. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, like,
when you get there, you
Yeah, I want to be
independent.
yeah, like, you know, because that's one of the things that, like, that is always on my mind and I still have to work on, you know. Corey, my baby brother, at times, like, I feel like I'm supportive, thank you, supportive enough and do as much for him, you know. And honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm too hard on my baby brother. And honestly, he's such a brilliant child to know. And honestly, to me, I believe that he was smarter than me when I was his age. Oh, you don't need to. I just want to say to everybody that I mentioned in the list that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys were in my life, honestly. Are in my life. You know, not just that, but I just want to give a thank you to my subscribers, because honestly, when I don't even upload videos, I still get numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like right now, we're at 3,185 subscribers, and honestly, I didn't even think that I would go this far. I hope I would get even farther with this, and thank you. You know, like I mentioned in my other videos, without you guys, I wouldn't even be having these likes or a couple of other things. You know, so I love you guys. I hope you guys have a nice night, day, whatever time zone it is. Everybody's chosen, but only you can be the one. It's your boy, the chosen Pharaoh, and I'm out of here. Yeah.